Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bianca Danielle. So today we're going to start off with a little bit of skincare using some Thayer's Rose Water Toner. I like to use this before I apply my makeup. Next I'm going to get into my brows and I'm using a ColourPop Brow Boss pencil. I really like this pencil because it is thin and very precise, so this is one of my favorites to use. But before we get too far ahead, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And let's jump right into our concealer. So I'm using Too Faced and Tarte. And I use the Tarte underneath my brow. It's a little bit lighter. I'll have to link the color down below in my description box. And I'm just outlining the shape of my brows. I'm using a flat brush. Usually I use a round one, but for some reason I couldn't find my favorite round brush, so I just used the flat one. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do for the bottom of my brows. I use the lighter shade underneath, and then I go on top with the Born This Way multi-scope concealer. I really like the formula. It's really thick. It's like my favorite concealer to use, like, of all time. Seriously, it's my go-to. But yeah, if you're ever wondering why I have that cast on my hand, well, it's not a cast, it's a splint. I basically dislocated my thumb a few weeks back, so I actually have to go get surgery on my hand next week. So yay me, right before Christmas, right? Can't really enjoy too many festivities with a hand that's not operational. And the sucky part is I'm left-handed. So I'm just blending it out using my Real Techniques brush. I'm going in with my P. Louise base for my eyeshadow. This is Rumor 5, but I decided to go ahead and do a lighter base, so I went with Rumor 1 afterwards. So if you see how white it is, I use Rumor 1. Now the palette that I'm using, it's my Jabri Beauty Co. palette. Jabri Beauty Co. is my company. I started it last year, or this year actually. Started working on it last year and everything, but then I started rolling out product this year. But right now I'm kind of like under construction. So this is the spring mixtape that I'm using to create this look. And I'm just going in with the deep purple, went on top with the pink, and I'm just blending those out until I get like a nice little gradient going on. Then I'm going to take like this really cute bubblegum pink at the tip of it, and I'm just blending it into the top of the pink. Oh, and see, look at that. Just cute. Two of my favorite colors to work with. I cut the crease with the P. Louise Rumor Base number 1. And yeah, I'm talking to like my husband and my daughter. She's like running through the house, taking bulbs off the Christmas tree and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, that's just life. So yeah, if you're so far liking this look, go ahead and drop a comment and let me know what you're thinking, because I'm dying to know. This is like the first time I'm trying to do a voiceover, so it's kind of interesting, like not really going through the process of talking while you're recording. It's kind of different, but I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. Yeah, so just cutting away. Now I'm just taking the darker purple and I'm blending it to the outer corners. And then I went in with that pink again, and I'm just blending that in to give it the, of course, the gradient or the ombre effect going inward. And then I'm going to take that nice, cute little light bubblegum pink once I'm done doing this portion, I guess. I'm a little bit ahead of the game. But yeah, so just blending that out, blending it in together to soften it up so it's not too stark of a difference. Making sure there's no lines of demarcation. And now I'm going in with that bubblegum pink on a fluffy brush. I typically like to pack on powder, like pack on my foundation. Not my foundation, but my eyeshadows. Can you get it together with a fluffy brush? So I just went in with the NYX glitter primer because I will be using glitter in this look. I'm just putting that over the pink area, the light bubblegum pink area. And these glitters are also Jabri Beauty Co. glitters, so I haven't put those on my site yet. So I'm still working on that portion, getting everything packaged. But yeah, so I'm just going in with doing a light wing liner. I got this eyeliner from the hair store, so it could be Wet n Wild, it could be Kissed, it could be the NYK or something that they have in there. I have the slightest idea because it rubbed off and I've been using it for forever. Not my favorite, but it gets the job done. So yeah, just doing a light little eyeliner. Comment below your favorite eyeliners, like your liquid liners, because I need to find a new one. Just peeping out the game. Yep, everything looks in place. Now let's go ahead and clean this up because it looks a mess. So I'm using a makeup wipe to wipe off all that excess fallout from the eyeshadows. And yep, just wiping away. Glitter can tend to get messy if you don't control it. And I had a few little pieces of glitter fall out. So I'm going in with my Tatcha primer to go ahead and prime my face. Let me know if you guys prime your face before you do your brows, or do you do your brows and then prime? I always do my brows and then prime. So I'm using Too Faced Born This Way as well as NARS Long Wear Radiant foundation. For some reason, I like using those two in a combo. And yes, I am using way too much foundation. Don't judge me. I just like doing stuff. So going ahead and blend it out. I really like the full coverage effect. So yeah, I probably overuse product, but who cares? And just blending. I'm using the Real Techniques Instapop brush. I like the angle on it and how fluffy it is. And it's really good for blending. As you can see, it's like really just pressing the color right into my skin. My favorite brush. I used to be a beauty blenderer. Is that even a thing? But yeah. So now I'm an Instapop Real Technique brush girl. Alright, so now I'm just going underneath my eye with the Too Faced Multi-Sculpt Concealer. I think that's the name. I gotta look at the colors. I just grab them and go. So I'm just doing that around to set up my highlighted areas. But I'm gonna go in and use a little bit of the Tarte. It's a little bit lighter. I'm gonna put it right close to the inner corner of my eye. Thanks, Aunt Jackie, because she sure taught me. Alright, so I'm just using my ColourPop, no filter stick foundation. Whatever. So I think the color's like NW or 175, deep dark or dark 175. I don't know. Either way it goes. I use that to contour. I don't like a super, super hard contour because I go in with a bronzer. That would give me a little bit more, you know, how cream it spreads a lot as you're going. And I really like to keep my contour warm. And then I'll go in with a nice, simple bronzer to help accentuate that contour color. So that's why it's only like 2 shades darker, 2.5. So now I blended all that out. So now I'm just pretty much going to go ahead and blend out the contour and blend it upward into my highlight to help, you know, take away some of the brightness. That Tarte, how bright it is, I mean, yeah, it's great, but it also spreads really, really good. So I'm using the Fenty banana powder in order to set my under eye area as well as around my mouth, my chin, in the middle of my nose. So I'm just setting away. Set. And if you keep seeing a little string pop out, it was so annoying. I need to just cut those off. Alright, so now I'm just pretty much going to go and brush off that excess powder off my nose. I think I skipped showing you guys the contouring of my nose. So sorry. And this is the Morphe bronzer that I'm using, as you can see. And I'm just pressing that in. Got a little confused. It's so weird working with this hand right now. But I'm trying to get better at working at both hands because I'm going to be out of commission on my left hand for a while. So I'm using the Patrick Star Floral or Spring collection blush and bronzer, but I'm really focusing on the blush because I love a pinky blush. It's my favorite. I've tried a couple others, but I think I'm like a pinky person. And that's a Real Techniques brush, most likely. I believe it is. All right, so I'm going with my Color Pop, which is my favorite, as you can see, because it is gone, honey. It's hitting pan. So I'm using the color Lunch Money, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look at the back of that again. And I'm using that for a highlighter on my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and on the tip of my nose. Yep. Just put that all up in there. Cute. Now I'm spraying with some Smashbox setting spray. It was a sample I got, and I was like, let me try it out and see how I like it. I'm using a Maybelline tattoo liner eyeliner. I really like it because it doesn't smudge. Ironically, like it's really, I really like it. Not ironically, but I really, really like that eyeliner. Then I'm just going underneath again with that purple, the deep purple shade, and I'm just smoking out the under eye. And then I'm gonna go in with that pink and soften that a little bit more, so that way it can kind of match the top. Going in with this NK brown lip liner I got from my local beauty supply store. And I'm just lining my lips with that. And after I line them, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the, let's take it on. Okay, yeah. So I'm using the Patrick Star Spring Collection, that lipstick. I think it's called Mama Star. I'm not 100% sure. And then I'm using the gloss that came with it as well to give it a little bit of a sheen, darling. Yes. All right. Blend it, blend it. All right, and these are Jabri Beauty Co. eyelashes, and they are 25 millimeters. But the great thing about these is that they aren't as full. So if you want to try the 25 millimeter look without getting the really, really big fluffy ones, this is a good start. But I love my fluffies. I was just trying these out to see if I really, really liked them before I add them to the website. And boom, voila, pink hair, don't care. So this is my video. If you guys like it, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Have a great rest of the day.